Diana's coming in tomorrow, so she was supposed to come in with me, but she's actually working on a film right now, so she's stuck. But she's going to be here tomorrow, so she'll teach with me the rest of the week. If you have a single stick, and if you have a knife standing by, bring it in. I'm going to jump around and do a little bit of stuff for you, but right now I'm going to go into Lamego Screamer, which is a little bit different than what you guys are doing right now. Just it's going to give you a variety, give you a chance to see what we do. So whoever's coming, come on in. We're going to bow in super quick, and then we'll get going. Okay, our salutation, anybody who's Tagalog, Filipino knows, we're going to drop on the knee, we're going to touch the head. You're going to reach out, grab the hand. You're going to touch the hand to the head, you're going to give the hand back, and then the hand goes to the heart. So I like the bow because it kind of places you back in that child state. It's like what every Filipino, Pinoy knows is to grab the elder's hand and show respect. So that's salutation. So everybody did that, you're in. All right, so we're going to stand up. I just want you to warm up right now. So we're in Lamego. They don't put the stick back here. And the main reason for it is if I'm fighting Jerry, and if he goes hit, I'm going to thrust as soon as it goes up. We're here because I can hit from here. All right, so the rules that we have pretty much are, like a boxer's position, okay? And when you step back, you do knee down, you drop center, and you're going to come back. He doesn't want you to really break through. And when I say he, I'm talking about Kung who was the founder of the art. Okay, he wants it because you want to go to the, you want to come up right away. So, right now, stand up, boxing stance. I just want you to hit the 1 and the 2. So, we're going to, really in Lamego, it's our 1 and our. Then he shields. Then I converted. So right when I hit there and he hit that shield, he's coming directly and moves fast. All I got time is this. I know some systems want to do the inside sweep, but if he's coming around, sometimes you can't get it back. And you'll see it's here. That's all that I've got. So it's one of those old poop moments. Okay? All right? So when we go here, back up, or back from the start. Remember, my target, don't move, is I want that. He knows that. So you look, now he can be like a true screamador, step back, do it, right? Taking the hand. We both know that. We know it's implied. But for the safety and the security and the want of still keeping and retaining a training partner, if I keep going to Jerry and go back, he's gonna go, yeah, I had enough and I'm done, he won't train anymore. So we both obviously go behind the stick right there. But everything in Lamego is implied. There aren't, we say rook block or, all these other blocks, there are no true blocks. Everything's offensive. When he hits, I'm trying to get flesh. I don't want to hit stick, I want to hit him. So it's implied, but we put it on the stick for him, okay? So I know you guys know that, I just gotta say it. So 1, 2, 3, step out, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You got that?
Sir.
All right, try to see. He's got whatever reason he can't run either be it his job or responsibility or innocent people around him, or he just doesn't have an escape route. Okay, he's got to stay. So the thing that's going to happen, and just bear with me for a minute with this, and then we'll get into the training, is I've got to do 2 things. Because if I have that knife showing, where should he be? Gone. Okay, it's for this guy. Right now, if I'm sitting here talking, he doesn't know I have it. I've got to lift the shirt and grab, or I've got to grab, or I've got to reach back and grab. When he sees that movement is when Jerry should operate. So the first thing that we're going to do is when I go to grab, he should grab those hands and not let me grab. Now, this does not make a good Kodak moment. But, come here, Jerry. Okay, right from here is where he should go, what was he grabbing for, and he should frisk it. It better be nothing but my junk. Right? Okay, because if there is a knife there, he's got something to do. So that's the deal. So I'm going to expose it right now just so you see it. But again, if this were hidden, Jerry shouldn't be anywhere near me. But if he sees me lift and I go, this is 1. I'm turning this way so they can kind of see it. Sorry for that. All right, so this is number 1. So he's going to reach. And now he goes, and if he does find something there, fine. He's not going to let it out. What I want Jerry to do is he's gonna half pull and he's gonna reinsert. Now, that's the first one. Even if it is a sheathed weapon, you're gonna have hip flexor. When I first went through the police department, I went through the police academy, we had a trainer come in and hit, like, I don't know, any of you law enforcement? Okay, you know silhouettes. Okay, they used to teach body, head, right? And I had an instructor came in, he said, no. You want center mass, pelvis. And he would shoot for hair. And the reason why is you can kill somebody here, and they still might have that a little bit of go left in them. If you can hit that hip flexor, it puts people down. And even if they're still able to go, you're going to have a better chance of dropping them. So if I have this knife, and I go for it, and he does that half grab, and he's going to yeah, that's the deal, okay? And it's, believe me, I'm not giving it to him, you'll see. Okay, all right, so now the next part is going to be this. So Jerry's there, but he's a little late, and I get my hand on him. I want him to punch that elbow right into my bladder, and then he's going to peel that knife right off. And then he's going to go and he's going to get down and grab that thing and come back. All right, that's the first two things that I want you to have. All right, the third one is going to be here. I grab and I get it. I pull it out. Okay, he can eject here. That goes with the same thing as hitting the bladder. But if we're going to run into this. One, he's got to get it out of my hand, and maybe I'm not putting it here. So he's got to grab my hand. I'm going to do it the wrong way first. A lot of guys will grab to secure that arm. Like they just latch on. The problem is they're still like that, and we're off. So what he's going to do to prevent that is he's going to hold my hand. And he's going to lock my thumb right onto it. There. So I can't get that off. So he's going to marry me to the knife. That way he can drop his weight back, and he can feed that back into me. Okay? I'm just giving you the ABCs of this, all right? We'll get more into it later, all right? So again, when I go here and I get it out. So he's got to get that thing. So he's going to go here. See, that's not here because I can get it. See what I mean? Yeah. So if he's here, I want him to get right to that. That's what we found to get the best success rate. If he grabs the pad of the thumb, which that's great if he's going to go into disarming. But if he's just going to go to control, I'll just switch it. We spar this all the time. This is the outcome. We always see it. All right. Do you have that? Can you give me like just one fast minute of that? I don't want to spend a lot of time. We're going to get into everything else I'm doing. So, first thing is, here's his dilemma. When I lift and I grab the knife either coming out of fencing or the reverse grip, he doesn't know. Okay, so let's say do that with a call. Okay, so when we go here, once I'm here, he locked it in. He can peel it if he wanted, or use the elbow without letting go of the hand. And then you just peel it. I like this because it kind of maintains the guy. You can't, what Jerry did, you can't do. If he grabs and he just pins the flat of the palms of them, and pin it, like you did, you still got this, and you got the guy intervening trying to get you off. I like this because he still controls my hands. Now he can go and see what the heck is in my belt line. Does that make sense? Can you just give me a quick minute of it? It's good. Like I said, it doesn't make good Kodak moments because you're like this on something. I've got to go on Facebook. There's tons of photos of me like, all right, come on, try that. This thing out, he's not ready, he goes to run. I can get to him. I can usually get to him before he can turn. So if I'm dead set on sticking him, maybe he should stay there and try. It might be his only chance. Now, it's almost like a shark thing. I see this and I've gotten criticized highly on YouTube. Everybody hear the sewing machine? You pump it? And maybe I taught it horribly, but a lot of times if he's here, he'll hit it and they'll go. Okay? Sorry, is that my shoulder? No, it's okay. Oh, okay. It is now. So, and as I talk about you go to the shoulder and you're like, you'll never get to hold it. I'm not talking about hold it. I'm talking about swinging and then getting on that knife. Try to impede the progress. This is something that was taught to me by Guru Dan in the Sangha. He said, you're not going to hold it. The whole idea is I can hit him in the face, but he'll stab me. Boom. If I might be able to retard the knife enough to get my hand on it. Does that make sense? We're not going to go into that actually right now, but I just wanted to kind of bring that up because somebody always comes up to me and says, I've seen your video, and you know, everybody's like, anyway. So now, if I'm here and I pull this knife out and Jerry missed it, he didn't get to the hands and I'm out, I want him, he's going to wipe the eye for the first one, and right now he's making it big for you, but really big, right in the face, and he's going to use the back of the hand, and he's going to press it down, and he's going to catch. They call this buaya. Who knows what buaya means? Come on, my Tagalog. What is it? Alligator. Alligator. It's the mouth of the crocodile or the alligator, as it's already talking. So what he's talking about is here. When I go here like that, he's in the mouth of the alligator. It's not going to let go. Does that make sense? This is what we call buaya. Okay, yeah. So when he goes, when I pull, he should get me before the feeding frenzy goes. Does that make sense? Yeah. You're nipping in the bud. Don't let me, like, even if I went, this knife. All right, one more time. Go. It's hard. I'm not saying he can't. He needs to know where he's in. But you get some people, you're not going to go, and get that. You got to break the feeding frenzy or stop it before it starts. Does that make sense? Yes, sir. Okay, and I mean, when we realistically look at it, and I get to train with a lot of guys, and we do mix it up, and I guide daily doing this. Hopefully, no, but, you know, everybody goes, you know, Victor, I got you. I'm like, it could be full force of the night, you know, sometimes I get lucky and it happens, or I mitigate it. I just went through a course with one of my instructors, his name's Larry Lindeman. If you get a chance, remember Larry? Did you see his course he's teaching? It rocks the car. We call it car jitsu. It's point-driven training. I went and bought 2 cars this summer, and we got 8 guys, 2 in front, 2 in the back of both cars. And he puts a knife in the middle, and he's like, "Go for it, guys." And we went head full-on sparring, wrestling, everything in that car. And I would get the knife, or somebody would get the knife, and we start stabbing that dude, right? And he goes, "Fight, fight, fight." He's like, "Yeah, but I'm dead." He goes, "Yeah, you're dead because you choose to be." He goes, "I've seen guys shot 15 times, they still go." Don't stop, don't stop. You don't know you're dead. You keep going, keep going, keep going. And that's what we do with the knife. Yeah, he might get it, but then he might get it, stick back in me, and get to the hospital and live. You never know. We've all heard those stories. When I was in the department, I seen a guy come, "Officer, you need to go to the hospital." He was shot a couple times. You know, it occurs. You give up when you're dead. That's right, don't you think? Okay, so we're here, and I drag it out, and I go. He's gonna hit the eye en route to that hand. He uses the back of the arm. Don't use the front of the arm because you get cut back. When we go, we don't use the same side because of the cut. You see it? So if I see that one come up, I'm cutting it up. If I see this one come up, and if I cut, he can chase it a lot easier. All right, so we will one, he's gonna press it back into me, and that's the other thing, is when he goes here, if he doesn't press, I'm gonna cut the belly. So he should jam that into the knee, and then he comes up with the first one. Number 1 is the 12 o'clock strip before out of the arm. Okay? The number 2 is gonna be here. He goes to 1, I turn it, he's gonna switch grips, and that takes out the number 2. Okay? We all know this, right? This is every day with Drew again. All right, so if he comes here, so if he cuts me, I go here, I'm going, this one, you're just gonna go, all right? You're not gonna, wait, sorry. Okay, so when he's here, when I go here, this is it. This is my 12. If he starts to turn it, I switch it right here. This is gonna go right into this right here, okay? You gotta go hold it hard. I gotta go harder if you hold it harder. Sorry.
No, I know.
All right, so if you go here to here, and that's it, and then we go right here, okay? So that's what I want. So if he's here, if I come in here, he's gonna press it down. He grabs the, oh, that's another thing too. Anybody who knows him personally, you ever feel his grip? And he's like Shrek. Okay. Now, sorry. No. If I wanted to get this thing out of his hand, he held it like he's. And by the way, I see a lot of people do this. Try. You have the thumb, use it because this is going to come out really easy if you leave the thumb up. So grip the thing like it's a hammer. All right. And if I'm lucky enough to get to this position, if I hold here, he can articulate that wrist, and I'll lose it. If I can grab the pad of the thumb between the metacarpals, that's pretty good. But as strong as Jerry is, I'm not going to get any success. Okay? What I want to do is, if I can, go to the flat of the blade, and I think I'm